Now then, woo fam, how are we all doing? It's Friday. Should have that Friday feeling, but do you know what? This week I've absolutely had the wind knocked out of me. Like you ever have them weeks? You push and you push and you push. You strive to do everything, and you just. If it can go wrong, it will go wrong. And do you know what, guys? For me this week, it has been one of them weeks. And this right here has probably been, thus far, the best conversation that I've had all week. I'm finding that a lot at the minute. You know, you meet a lot of people across the world, and you know, and your daily sort of working in construction. You meet a lot of people, and it's kind of hard to deal with everybody. I mean, you got your general try and be nice to people, and you know the whole, talk to people, respect as you want to be spoke to. Some people can't comprehend that shit. You know, there's certain walks of life that I can't lower my level of intellect to that level of fucking dumb. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? You're probably laughing now, but some people you just cannot speak to because they can't comprehend what they're doing. Maybe it's wrong, or you're trying to educate them on something to make things easier. And you know, when everything's against you, and you know you're pushing. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna get the win. And you know what? This week it hasn't happened, but I'm hoping next week's gonna be better. Like I said in that previous part, I don't know if the planets are out of alignment or what, but I don't know. These end of week, I'm going to start this as a thing. It's going to be the end of week chat on how my week's gone. Now, obviously, you've seen the videos. I'm working on them airport hangars at the minute. It's not a quick job, unfortunately, like some of mine. You know, some jobs I can absolutely rattle them off and get them done, and this one seems to be an absolute pain in the bum. It really does. It's presenting issues. You know, the fact that certain areas that I'm trying to, hang my safety nets in are nigh on impossible to get to, and it's a challenge. And we like a challenge. We don't want the day to be the same every day. That would be boring. Excuse me. But it's. I don't know. I don't get this chance to sort of have a rant and rave at people, like yourselves, who are on, a bit more of an intellectual wavelength, if you like. I'm not saying it's like Stephen Hawking's or anything, memes or, but you know what I mean. I mean, you guys must have the same. Everyone can be, sound happy and in small doses when you actually. Like on streams and stuff like that, but you know yourself, we've all got lives, we all have our own, our issues, and all I'd say is, don't be afraid to talk about your issues. Don't have to talk about your issues, you know what I mean? I'm not saying that you have to, but whether you get it out on a video or whether you get it out on a chat or whether you talk to somebody, don't bottle that shit up, Like I say, we've all got things going on in our lives, and you can only put on a brave face for so long. You need to have that release a little bit. This is a little dose of the release, I guess, for me, because I'm chatting shit and keeping you guys entertained at the same time. But yeah, don't bottle that shit up. I mean, Sarge, Owley, you guys are great. You've got each other to scream and shout at. I'll listen to you scream and shout if you got something you want to get off your chest. That's just me. But yeah, work-wise, I haven't had a productive week as normal this week. Like I say, it's been a very strange week, and I haven't had one of them for a long time. So I'm hoping next week's going to be a little bit better. But I'll get stuff sorted out later. I'm going to try and get a stream going tonight. Have a bit of Call of Duty time. I got my new bipod turned up yesterday for me rifle, so I sort of kind of did that last night. My boy was kind of watching. he loves guns and you know, that kind of stuff. And when I got the rifle, he was kind of, Dad, you're gonna have to get a pistol. You're gonna have to get a pistol. And I know he must think I'm turning into John Wick or something. You know, he thinks I'm going into assassination and battles and this, that, and the other. You know, this is just for like a hobby, a bit of fun, shooting some targets, maybe some rabbits. But yeah, so you know, I'm done for this week, which I'm quite pleased about and respect. You know yourselves, like I love working Saturdays. I love getting my Saturday working, you know, so I can catch up with the guys on the scaffolding side. But for the last few weeks, there hasn't been kind of much Saturday work going, so I have kind of enjoyed the Saturdays off. But I'm off tomorrow. I'm actually taking my young'uns shooting tomorrow. They don't know yet, but yeah, we're off to a shooting range, do a bit of a pew pew. So yeah, that should be fun. But I hope you guys are all doing well. Had a bit of rest and what have you. But if you get a chance later, like I say, you know, pop in, have a look on me stream. I'm just gonna have a bit of a chill night tonight, I think, a bit of Call of Duty, and it'll only be for a couple of hours. I mean, it's not going to be like a massive one, but yeah, if you get a chance to come say hello. And like I said, you know, if you want to scream and shout, let it all out, pop, give it some of that. You know, I'm here. Come and have a scream. And we'll solve our problems together. But I'm gonna get off now, let you guys get back to your day. Have a good one, as always. Do your best at everything that you attempt. No one can ask any more. Alright, much love guys, I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.